Hey there, guys, and welcome to another Factorio Reddit Weekly. I'm Xterminator, and thank you for joining me. And as always, we're looking at the top posts here for the previous week. Check that I'm recording. I am. Sometimes it doesn't quite take the key press. So, one sentence summary of this game. Bought this game to escape the stress of school. Going to school to escape the stress of this game. I think I've seen this review. Seems about right. Then he installs the game on every computer in school. The factory must grow. Just imagine him shift left clicking and then walking around the classroom while holding the mouse to copy the installation onto other computers. I'm going to bed. That's really funny. Thank you for the past 1,000 hours with my dad. Oh, this is a really wholesome post. It's a long read. Do I want to read this? Sure, why not? Hope this is acceptable. Context. 11 months ago, I purchased Factorio for me and my 50-year-old dad. Me and my dad sank just over 1,100 hours together in this game, from struggling to figure out how to set up a coal mine, to our water boilers, to our first iron smelting array, to eventually our first rocket together. My dad loves this game and played for hours almost every night while I was across the country or overseas. We struggled against learning mechanics and died hundreds of times to biters. We laughed until we cried the first time we found out trains are lethal weapons to the biters. We laughed again when we found out that they were lethal to us. We sat for hours stumped on how nuclear power actually worked. And we sat with our head in our hands once we learned how to obtain the blueprints this wonderful community has made. We decided to add a mod or two to our world, and about 50 later thought it was enough for now. We pored over pictures and graphs and community work blueprints and thought how we could incorporate them into our own spaghetti bowl. We cheered once we had our first 100 logistic bots and groaned when we discovered we had over 20,000 and none were charged in the middle of nowhere. Rip our UPS. We learned and solved problems together and worked and fought on how things should be done. Talked about it live since I moved out a decade ago, how we were glad we had something that kept us talking and close for so damn long. We talked about my kids and how he was proud of me. We talked about him and how I was glad he was my dad. We would stop playing for a short while and always come back once we felt the itch to do something different. And the last time we talked about when I was coming home again, and when the next time we would stay up through the night and work on squeezing out just a bit more efficiency out of our bases and outposts. Man, my dad passed away on the 10th of this month through sudden surprise to me and my family. I'm sad, sure, but I'm also glad that this past year has been one of the closest years I've ever been to him since we got this game. So thank you, Factorio community. Thank you, Wooby. I don't think I'll be coming back to our factory anytime soon, but I will forever have our save together in a permanent cloud storage. I think I'll grab screenshots as well, some of our setup, in case the wonderful mod creators we use decide to move on to new things as well. Reply. Thank you again, everyone. I really don't know what I could say to express how much I appreciate you all. And like someone said who put the onions through the assembler again, thought I cleared that up last week. Yeah, I'm really sorry for your loss. But as this person says, at least they have incredible memories playing with their dad. That's fantastic that they got that opportunity to do that. Man. That moment when you accidentally destroy hours of work, dramatic reenactment. I already know what's going to happen here. Yup. Oh my god. No. Oh, it's going. It keeps going. Oh my lord. Here we go again. I love it so much. That's hilarious. Honestly, in the middle of the disaster is just salt in the wound. I loved it, that one. Yeah, there's an auto save in the middle of it. This game just like being like, yep, can't even reload a save. Yep. Me and my family have a tradition when you get a big decorated cookie on your birthday. This is the year I really got into Factorio, and I can't be more proud of the effort my sister put into this one. Oh man, that's so cool. Damn, that's awesome. Also, okay. Yep. Primal power. Oh my gosh. Suggestion: change the graphics of the rails slightly when it's on stone, brick, concrete. The gravel underneath the rail tiles doesn't make sense. Which is a good. Well, no, I think it still would need gravel, wouldn't it? One way I found to make rails over concrete look nice is use concrete or fine concrete around the rails, but stone path on the rails themselves. Why not? Reduce the vibration stress on underlying concrete. It would crack otherwise, and we all know that's what biters want. Yes, it does. Rails have ballast for a reason. My main issue with the rails is they don't need wood, but have wood on the sprite. How does that work? That's a really good point. That's always puzzled me, and it would be a good use for wood. Though I think they've already taken wood out as like an ingredient for most things. Pollution sink kill box. I like it. Recently, I weren't coming in quick enough, so I decided to try out a kill box. Turns out this is a great pollution sink. The biters instantly aggroed after they spawn, so they never get a chance to form attack groups. It's pretty easy to kill them, and they rush one at a time instead of in mass. That's great. I love it. Compact 100 science per minute factory. Damn, that's 100 science per minute? Wow, that's impressive. Power of beacons, man. In square of 129 by 129 tiles, 060 in expensive mode. Wow, that's awesome. Even a blueprint there if you're interested. That's really cool. What's better than trains? Space trains. Ooh, is this space exploration? Yes, it is. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, wow. I would have died. 100%. Even if I was capable of aiming like that, which I'm not, I would have died for sure doing that. Asteroid fields are, unfortunately, the only place in that mod worth going to, except Novice Orbit. I'm going to wait until it's feature complete and balanced so that going to other worlds actually has a point. It does offer a really good additional layered gameplay, though. I can attest to that. Factorio Bumblebee Cakes. Oh my goodness. How did they get that? Is that just like a sticker? So how many can you make per minute? So how many can you eat per minute? This looks like the beginning of like Cookie Clicker. That's so great. I'm on my first playthrough, shocked to find my logistic network has become the avatar of a whimsical elephant god. Oh man, it's so cute. That's great. I love it so much. Somewhere on that planet amidst the biters and chemicals and pollution is Dumbo with his gut full of booze and tripping on the worm, thus sending elephants on parade. And then beware of making such big clusters for drones. Sometimes far drones might be assigned for building or transportation. You'll be wondering why your thing isn't yet done after 10 minutes. Yep, that happens for sure. Joys of building the perfect ratio. Details and blueprints in the comments. Oh man, that is like one of the most satisfying feelings ever. My idea is if ratio is if it's not beacon with speed 3s, it's not worth having. Yeah, I'd kind of agree, I suppose. Sub 2 hour speedrun finally reached by Happy Dude. Wow. I don't even know who this is. I mean, that sounds rude to say, but that's like Happy Dude. That name sounds familiar, but like I didn't even know they were doing speedruns. And they just got the world record. That's really cool. Congrats. So did someone calculate what is the fastest way to speedrun if you could script everything? Oh, that would be crazy, wouldn't it? Now I know what the sweet smell of victory for Factorio is. Ah, yes. The pollution's so thick you can't even see your hand in front of your face. Black smog and pollution. After 300 hours of my 2,700 science per minute finally runs properly. I accidentally clicked on pollution chart because spiders start to destroy turrets. Now I know what the sweet smell of Factorio is. Yeah, also you probably lagged. Your FPS like tanked. First one, I've had the game for years now and always restarted after getting frustrated that my factory was trash. Probably have hundreds of abandoned factories at this point. Finally just went for it, and this one is a winner. Feels good, man. Dude. First win. Wow. This is one of the most organized factories I've ever seen. Like, damn. I'm also a real big fan of the vertical bus. You don't see those a lot. Or I don't. Are they putting wire on the belt? Yikes. Okay. Also, restart for similar reasons, so I made a rule for myself. I'm not allowed to quit map unless I've launched a rocket. That way, I have to at least sort the mess out enough to get the rocket, which helps me learn better ways to run things in my map. That's a good rule to have. I'm adopting that rule with the next one. Learned a lot about what needs to be manufactured in order to get advanced tech and rocket launch. For sure. Spiders killed 3 of my beloved personal robots. This meant war. Here's the aftermath of massacre. In peace. Rest in peace. Number 4. Oh my gosh. Why does I no respect? Just destroy the poor robots. I hope the bloodbath you did was huge. Nice. Gathering willpower to rebuild my rail. It works, but no longer sure how. Oh my goodness. Honestly, this looks like a junction I'd build. I shouldn't criticize. Here's some good rail tips. Chain signal before to intersection, rail signal after intersection. Remember, chain in, rail out, both in direction of movement. If you have to place a chain and rail signal at the same place, only place the chain signal. Good tips. I've made a new set of not compact solar rails. They are with and without row ports, so you can use them along walls. Included is also a loading station to build it, and unloading station that is automated to call the trains designed to support latest substation walls. Wow, that's, oh man, nice. I think solar rails is actually a really cool idea. It's a really good use of space. Solar freaking road race. Roadways. Crazy, probably unpopular opinion, biter bases. Okay, yeah, I'm not reading all that. Is there a TLDR? But for me, exploration adventure was always something that I missed. Okay, yeah, I would agree. Currently, there's probably no reason to explore a map other than clearing out biters and finding new resources. In my opinion, there are several ways of improving this. Keep in mind that all these are personal opinion. Ruins, abandoned factory parts, ancient technology, biter bases. They could be walled and be protected from artillery. That would be interesting. I think the devs' objection with that is it strays too much from the factory building. Though I do like this idea. I would like more reasons to explore too. Friday facts, biter hybrid. No thanks. Why would you do this? Rule 34. Humans touch bugs as an abomination. We need to destroy it. Biter hybrid. I never asked to be born. This reminds me like a female version of that guy in Naruto. The shoot, what was his name? I have it at the tip of my tongue. You know, the puppet dude. It's like basically that. It's terrifying. What the hell is this? Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's really disturbing. Maybe the best spawn I will ever have. Wow. Does this connect over here? I don't think so. That is such a good spawn. They got iron, copper, double coal. Looks like a real good oil patch. This is literally like the dream spawn. That is so good. The moment when you were actually considering moving your whole base 2 tiles to the right. I mean, that is the Factorio way. It's powerful also. It's bugging me. Yep. I'm just going to take my eyes and remove the power pole from the middle of your walking path. just a measuring tool. Interesting. Damn it. Again. Oh, no. I hate this. I've had this happen before. Please. All right. Go find some rock. You're probably out of rock. If you're out of iron, you're maybe out of you're out of luck. But I've had it happen so many times where I'm out of rock, where I'm out of stone to go find, and then I have to go find like the what do you call them? Like big stones. Boulders and get them. Finally, safe rail crosswalk. Give me blueprints, please. Yes, this is what I need. Although the train would still probably kill me. The front of the train would just go over the rail and hit me still. Bus runs and a loop with resources fed in from top and bottom. I'm becoming more and more of a fan of these circular bus type styles. I think it's a really cool way to build. So these are fed in. The ore runs this way. Wait, did we see this already? 6 days ago, quite possibly. Yeah, this is really cool. I'm a big fan. I think it's pretty unique. Like, I haven't seen very many people build this way. Very cool idea. Is this loop format only about 20% of the entire base? Oh, wow. Fun concept, but suboptimal. Use more than twice as many belts. Yeah, I mean, it's maybe not optimal, but it's super cool. Unloading station from a 4-car. 6 belts. This and another similar stage for iron is the bottleneck of my latest base. Wow. Pretty decent base if that's your bottleneck. It's a cool unloading thing. What are they doing here? Underground. So this goes into a splitter. Into the belt balancing thing, which I'm not a fan of. And then comes over here to side load onto that one. I mean, I see what they're doing. Like, I understand their goal here. And I think it works. I mean, obviously. In general, I'm not a fan of this type of thing necessarily, but actually, in this case, it's actually a really cool idea. Because, yeah, they're basically taking 3 inserters worth of things and balancing it into one belt for each. So each wagon does 2 belts from each side. That's really cool. I'm going to have to take that, actually. I have any specific numbers, but I find I can move more material through multiple less efficient stations. 4 trains unloading to 4 belts each, and then balance will reduce significant. That's a good point. Train transit time is not an issue because the station is fed from around 5 mining outposts. Some with more than 1 train. It seems kind of neat to have all the ore come through the same input. Nice. That's really cool. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this one, guys. I apologize. It's late. I had a crazy day. Sorry if I was talking a little incoherently. I'm really tired. But some great stuff. Really creepy stuff as well. Really wholesome post. I love this elephant. It's so cute. I got to look at it again. I feel like that almost had to be on purpose. Like, that's so perfect. It's so great. I love it. Anyway, that's going to do it, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it so much. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your thoughts and stuff below. As always, I do very much enjoy reading them. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.